All right, this is another proof of concept. So this is sort of a follow-up to my last video about making basically a computer in Wheelie Snail. Um, so with some help from Gglitch, um, figured out that a lot of the fish from the last proof of concept were unnecessary. You can actually just use quite a number of gates. I think this is probably excessive. There's probably a way you can cut down on this, but um, is basically a way to make a one-way wire. So I was using fish before to accomplish that, but you can actually just do it using 3 gates like this. So input from here goes into two one requirement gates, and then both of those go into a 2 requirement gate. Um, so I've also gone ahead and set up a clock, which is this upper one, and then this is the storage cell basically. So you don't actually need the fish itself to be in 2 different states. I completely forgot in my other video that you can actually set the button type to switch, so the button itself can store the data rather than the fish. So the fish is only there to press the button as fast as it can, but the button itself is what actually stores the state rather than the fish in my last design. But this is basically the exact same circuit, so I'll go ahead and show it off. So to start the clock, I'll just hit the button in the middle. This button on the left is actually to set data, and then the button on the right is the data itself. So whenever I hit the set, but there's no data, you can see that the smiley face on the right is not lit up. But if I specify that there should be data to set, and then I set, you can see that the smiley face lights up. I can press the set as many times as I want, and it'll stay lit up. And then if I want to set there to be no data, I can do that, and then hit set, and you can see the smiley face goes away. So this is, as you can probably tell, quite a bit faster than the last design, but it's exactly the same circuit. Again, you can vastly reduce the amount of space that it takes up. You can probably remove some of the one-way gates. I've sort of just spammed them all over to make the proof of concept, but yep, can make the circuit a lot smaller.